Okay, real quick. My Academia author Kohei Hirokoshi reportedly deeply involved in Hollywood film. There you go, boys. In Hollywood live action by Netflix. There is nothing that Kohei doesn't give notes on. React to the thumbs up or thumbs down. So right there. Hollywood live action My Hero Academia, produced by Netflix, and the author Horikoshi himself is involved in the production of this live action movie. Live action Naruto in the works, guaranteed. Live action MHA in the works. One Piece opened the floodgates for everyone to do live actions. And man, I mean, to be fair, I feel like I trust Netflix more with this one because Netflix because of what's happened recently with the live actions, you can argue that, okay, they understand what makes it pretty damn good. And with the Naruto one, I didn't hear about Kishi being involved in that. Kishimoto, let me see it again. Hold on, let me see what Kishimoto doesn't say that he's involved in the live action, right? Right now, Miracle's happening to me, one or the other. My work, Naruto, is truly being a Hollywood movie. An even greater miracle is that the film would be directed by the one only Destin Daniel Crayon. How? Okay, I don't think so. Yeah, so nothing in this. Yeah, that's very interesting. So for the live action for My Academia, Horikoshi is involved. There is nothing that Kohei doesn't give notes on. And I think part of the success, actually not part, I would say a large reason why the One Piece one was successful was because of Oda's involvement in the live action, right? That gave fans a lot more confidence, I think, even though it didn't, let's say, like, look the best, because it was a live action that Oda was a part of. There was, I think, more onus to really make it more successful on their part, and then it is, right? Where even through the changes, there are things that are going very good for it. So Netflix blocked the Avatar, The Last Airbender live action, and they have the OG creators on. I'll be real with you, dude. I think that, like, Avatar, The Last Airbender live action, part of the reason why it was so made was because of the acting. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm gonna be like 1,000 with you, right, dude? Like 1,000 with you, dude. Not to say that everyone's bad, but, like, I think to me, the best actor was Sokka. I feel like Aang was very underwhelming. Same for Katara. Zuko was I like Boomy. He was fun. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret tunnel. They're dead. That was great. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like Aang was, like, not in terms of acting. So I'm not saying that, okay, for every live action where the creators are on board, it's going to be good. No. I'm just saying that it is a confidence booster, I think, in some ways. And there's more onus to make it more successful because they are on board, right? Whereas with this one, Kishimoto's not involved at all. But if Destin Daniel Crayon has good insight on Naruto as a story, which I don't know if he does or not, but if he does, then this could be pretty good. If he's directing things, if the actors also are aware, like if they actually can get good actors for Naruto, Sakura and Sasuke and Kakashi, people that actually know Naruto, that have read Naruto, right? Or that are going to read it for their role of the character, then again, that's going to be a good sign. But what do we see? Like the fear is that you get cats that don't give a flying fuck, that do not care one iota about the story, and they're like whatever. We're just gonna get something. We're gonna do shit that's gonna be cool in their eyes, right? Like when it comes to One Piece live action, everyone from like top down has some knowledge of story. Not saying they all know everything about the story, no. But they even went like I believe they even like asked people like Arter for various things on Easter eggs, various things like that to really really populate the scenes, so they have things that fans, even dire fans, can enjoy in terms of references, in terms of scenes. You know, like we have in the Elbaf stuff, you have the carvings of Loki, you have the carvings of like when he first looked like in the anime. You have carvings of the sun god, you know, things of that sort, you know. So we'll see. Just like Yu Yu Hakusho, live action was trash, if you ask me. It was bad because they jumped ahead in the story way too far. Like, if they had kept the idea, let's say, for example, because they only, I think, had like 5 episodes for that, but like the fights were actually good. The fights were unironically pretty good for the Yu Yu Hakusho live action. But then they wanted to bring in Toguro. Like, they cut through, like, they skipped the entire tournament. And the reason being is because Yusuke, after Genkai's training, or whatever he's doing, he fires a fucking spirit gun so huge they can see this shit from like miles away. It's like, what the fuck? Like, Yusuke's like, in the live action, he is giga busted off rip. It's like, what the fuck? Hello? And Togoro's like, you know what? Fuck that. Squash a tournament. Let's fight right now. Okay. So that's why I got really. Yeah, they skipped like 4 arcs in that whole thing in like 5 episodes. It was crazy. But like you can see with One Piece, they don't skip the arcs. They try and keep the arcs, you know, to the same formula, but they do modify things here and there. Like again, Arlong pulls up in Baratie. There is no Don Krieg. He ain't there. He gets dipped by Mihawk. So like they spin it, right? They spin the original concept around to make it make sense of live action. They have Arlong run the East Blue like it's like he's Crocodile essentially. Yeah, he goes to Buggy too after he gets beat. Oh, Arlong, baby, come on. You know I didn't mean that. You know Arlong, like. Yeah. Yo, that shit was fucking crazy, bro. I was like, what the fuck today? Buggy! That was amazing. Jeff just goated that Buggy. Goated. Yeah, Jeff just goated that Buggy. It's crazy. But they took what was going on in the arc and they modified it to make sense, right? So Don Krieg is there, but Don Krieg gets beat in the New World by Mihawk instead of, in the Grand Line by Mihawk, instead of actually going back to East Blue and do all that shit. No. And then you do have Zoro versus Mihawk that's still there, but they have Arlong pull up, and then Arlong handles Luffy and company, right? That's what happens there. And then that's more onus for them to fight against Arlong in the next arc. So like, they change it up massively, but you know, dude, we like even things that we don't see in the in the in the manga and anime. I forgot her name. The one girl that's like I think Miss Tuesday, the girl with the baseball shit. Oda designed a character specifically for the One Piece live action. And Smoker fights against her, while Tashigi on the path of collecting swords, which Oda has never ever focused on at all in the entirety of One Piece anime and manga. We had them in the live action, where the dude, I've got his name, like I think it's Mr. 7 or something. Mr. 7, he has a famed sword, and Tashigi beats him in a fight, and she takes that shit. Like, Tashigi is automatically a much better character than she is in the live action than she is in the story, in the manga and anime. I don't see any person that's like a Zoro peer doing that kind of shit other than Zoro himself. The Marines are unironically better characters than they are in the live action than they are in the anime and manga. Hell, Meppo's goal is to be a swordsman better than Zoro. Wait, he has a goal? Apparently. And his goal is to be better than Zoro. Fuck. Bogart is relevant. So all I have to say is that these things, like a lot of these changes and a lot of these discussions that are made for live action, all the players are on them for sure. 100%. 100%. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of them. Let me tweet. Horikoshi. There you go. Horai. I don't say Horai. Horikoshi. Oh, yeah, because I get paid. Ish. And besides, it's pretty simplistic overall. Like, it's not crazy. Like, just say some shit and then boom, that's it.